sometime.
Wait.
Oh, we have to shout out our a great sponsor, by the way, from our live show, which we had. But before we do that, but Marlo has spoken out that you know, that she would never wish harm upon Kenya or never wish that her job got taken away. But this is Marlo level shade. She's right up there with Sheree and Kenya and
Look, karma, basically what Marlo is saying is karma is a bitch. And basically, Marlo says, due to Kenya being one of the people that was strongly against Marlo coming back to RHOA, her not coming back to RHOA. I just feel like God don't play about his people, and what goes around comes around. And when you make your bed, you lie in it too.
yeah. So she doesn't wish her any harm, but sounds like she's pretty happy about the termination of Miss Moore. Mark Daly has come out and said, you all did Kenya wrong, you chief and snake, Mr. Cohn.
I
I
know,
did
isn't that
this. I did this on one of my short episodes the other day. Chief and Snake, Mr. Cohn, Anna. Look, I love to see Mark sticking up for his baby mama. I mean, I almost said Pilar. Oh my God, my head is in the crowd. Brooklyn. Let's not confuse the children. One of them has a mother who is employed, and the other one has one who isn't. Look, I love Kenya. I will go on record of saying I love Kenya, and I'll give it a chance over there in Atlanta. But doesn't sound. Look, I have to be honest. Phaedra being back on that show is for me possibly why I'm going to turn the dial to Bravo. I mean, it's also my fucking job, so I have no choice. But unlike Jenna Lyons, who complains, I don't want to be the one that complains about my job. I love my job. Phaedra has me excited. I like Phaedra. I don't know why they didn't do this to begin with. I mean, Candy's gone. You couldn't bring Phaedra back when Candy was there because she forbid it. And Andy blew Candy every night before Candy went to bed. First, she got blown by Todd. Oh, Candy has a huge dick. You do know that, right? Her dick is fucking huge.
Well, I mean, that was part of the reason that I think Phaedra didn't come back, right? There were all those, I mean, they accused her of, didn't they accused Candy of like sexual assault, right? In the club of
The
Portia that she
dungeon, and
tried
yeah.
to
Candy was
force
like,
herself on Portia. I mean, basically everything we're going through with Carolyn Manzo and Brandy, we went through 4 or 5 years ago, RHOA, only nobody sued because I think, I don't know. I
we've
think
had a lot of we've had a lot of things that have slid over the years, yes.
we,
But
well, have
look,
they slid or is there nothing really there? I mean, for a year, everybody said, ooh, Nene is going to take down Bravo. I mean, they found there was no evidence that anything racial took place. There is still an element we are waiting to hear that's, I mean, now we're going on to 3 years of resolution for it. It hasn't been resolved. But is there anything there? Is there anything with Leah?
I'm
Is there
starting to
anything?
think Leah's suit ain't that great. I think there is something there with Miss Manzo. I mean, does Miss Manzo have money? Did they settle? Because I don't hear about nothing. I mean, is this just gone? Has there been a deposit into the account? I haven't heard anything about Caroline, but I think Caroline has a good suit. I really, really do. I really do. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not so sure about Leah. So look, I'm here for Kenya suing just because well, it'll be interesting and give us something to talk about for a minute.
She'll be on Lifetime or Hulu before you know it, plus a lawsuit with NBC.
Kenya is so easily, I mean, they have all these other housewives on Lifetime in these movies. We have Bethany, Danger in the Dorm, lead role. Yeah, I think Miss Moore is very primed for a Lifetime. And I've said this before, I don't want to do it, but someone should put on an anti-BravoCon. Someone should forget about fucking BravoCon. Forget about the fucking network. Someone should get these people. If I had the time and the wherewithal, I would truly do it. Someone should get Kenya and Caroline and Brandy. Oh, please. It's like, although Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty couldn't be in the same room with that for the weekend of that convention. R.I.P. Shannon. But it's a big convention center, and someone should get these people together. And I mean like Patty Stanger and Jeff Lewis and all the fucking people that are not on the network anymore, and do a fucking con. Do a con. Charge money. People would come.
I would do it in a heartbeat. I think we should.
Anyone want to lead that
'Cause there is,
charge?
yeah, who please, we'll be guest speakers, we'll help. We just need somebody that can really.
I
Where's
have
Sarah
two.
from Texas? We need her army of people. We should, because people would absolutely do it. You and I could help lead it. There's so many Bravo podcasters that are so over it. And there isn't going to be a BravoCon again, guys. That's why we've got
I
these
don't think
Miami
so.
experiences. Is anyone still talking about this? What is it? Bravo and Rose here in LA? Is it still open?
They have one in New York. Now, someone did slip into my DMs. I apologize for who. Someone thanked us. They said, thank you for you and Sarah to mention that this was also in New York. I had no idea. I bought a ticket. I went and I had a very, very lovely experience. I loved every minute of it. So,
Oh,
whoever slipped into my DMs, I did respond to you. I just don't know who it is. So, Sarah, we have a thank you for mentioning it. So, there's one in New York, there's one in LA. Think the kids are enjoying it. Yeah, I think the kids are. Look, go to LA, guys. You go to something about her. You'll go to Tom Tom, rebranded as Pump, whatever the fuck it is. You'll go
oh
to
no, that's
Sir
not true. Did you hear
Lisa.
that?
Well, Lisa
LBC.
spoke back about your interview with Mr. Madrigal. I think Mr. Madrigal's in a little bit of trouble. Lisa slammed her Sir employee. Vanderpump
I
Rules.
don't know. I don't know
Stop.
how Peter's faring. I gotta connect with him. But she says it's all not true. Although interestingly enough, she says, "Thank you, Peter, for the idea." LOL. In the Us Weekly caught up with her. So
And is she upset
oh,
or is she like, this is great publicity, Peter? We're not going to fire you over this. You've been with us for decades.
correct. I think that. And she, I don't know. She said she's busy with other projects, but she never said never. And she did thank
Hmm.
Peter for the idea. So to me, I don't
Could
know.
it be
There's
real and
right.
LVP wants to announce it on some TV show or
Perhaps.
something? And right? Because, this is the thing with Peter. He thinks everyone knows it, but that's not how the media works, buddy. But,
Peter thought it was public.
yeah, like just because you had the conversation behind a closed door and Lisa Vanderpump says, "No, I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone." That doesn't mean just because that was months ago that it's changed. And I think Peter's forgotten that he was probably called into an office of like, "Hey, we need you to go move some boxes and don't tell anyone. This is highly confidential, but this is what's happening and very few people know. And you're such a valued employee. We actually need you to pick up the boxes because you're, taller and move them next door, but don't tell anyone this is top secret." I think he forgot that part and it was long enough ago. He just thinks that, oh, I heard this so many times, everybody must know. I think that's what
Oh,
happened with Mr. Madrigal.
love Peter. By the way, I know we got to run, but we have to thank
Yes.
our banner sponsor for the live show. We are doing this series of virtual live podcasts. We don't want to leave our house tour. And thank you to Rogue Wave Toys. Please go purchase from this incredible small business, roguewavetoys.com. When you go to the website, you can use the promo code TSFS at checkout. You'll get free shipping, or you can sign up for their newsletter and you will get 15% off your entire order. Their newsletter is right at roguewavetoys.com. They sell compostable beach toys, David, for kids. So you can actually feel good about these plastic toys because they break